What's going on, people? It's Louis TC, Louis Source at the Fitnesspog, however you know me, coming at you today. And on today's episode of POG Vlogs, I have a new idea. So as you guys know, it's been a while since I've posted. I haven't been really working out or anything like that. I've actually just been focusing on school and working. I'm working 7 days a week. I'm taking 8 classes this quarter. I have 2 more weeks of classes and then I'm done with this quarter. So I'm looking forward to that. And but I had an idea because I've been binge watching How I Met Your Mother while I've been doing homework and all this stuff, and I thought, like, it'd be a really cool idea if maybe I shared like my dating experiences and stuff like that, like first dates, funny dates, crappy dates, all these type of different things. So I actually have a really good first date that I had. It was in, I want to say, roughly March or April 2019. I don't remember exactly. I remember I wrote it down, so I'm gonna read it to you guys. I might be starting off with too much of a bang for it, but we'll see what you guys think about it. But yeah, I will be omitting names. I will not be saying names of people just for privacy issues and stuff like that. I don't want to possibly embarrass anybody because some of these are pretty embarrassing. But yeah, so here we go. First date from, it says March of 2019 with this one girl, and here we go. It was March of 2019. I was gonna go do karaoke. I met this girl 9 years ago in one of my math classes while I was going for my bachelor's, and had an instant crush on her. Really pretty girl. It was a friendly crush, nothing big, because at the time I was in a relationship. I was with that girl for about 7 years at the time. I never pursued it or anything like that. We became pretty decent friends, and we happened to keep in touch. So she sends me a snap, like we randomly send each other from time to time, you know, just check in, see how each other's doing. And it's like simple small talk we normally, that we normally have. And then I mentioned that I was gonna go to karaoke that night. She jokingly pulls the whole little, "Wow, thanks for the invite" line. And I laugh and say, "Well, you're more than welcome to come along if you like." And she tells me, "You know what? I'll let you know. I already have plans tonight with one of my girlfriends, but I feel like she might flake." I'm like, cool. Figuring she wasn't gonna come. You know how people are, they always say that, "Oh wow, thanks for the invite." You're like, "Well, you can come if you want." Like, "Oh no, I can't," blah blah blah. So later that night she hits me up and she asks, like, "Is it too late to take you up on your offer for karaoke?" And I'm shocked. I'm thinking, like, fuck no, it's not. Please come. I would love for you to come. I haven't seen you in forever. You're freaking beautiful. I probably still have a crush on you. Like, yes, come. Oh my gosh, come. So, you know, naturally I was just like, I'm still at my best friend's house. I'll probably be leaving in about 20 minutes. Do you want to meet me there, or would you like me to pick you up? You know, just trying to be a gentleman. And she says, "Oh, great. If you don't mind, can you pick me up?" I was like, "Don't mind at all. Send me your address. I'll let you know when I'm on my way." So she sends me her address, and I go and pick her up a little later. And I'm super nervous to see her. I haven't seen her for a few years. She still has she had like one of the most incredible personalities I've ever met in anybody. She had one of the prettiest smiles I've ever seen on a girl. Like, oh, I mean, people instantly fall in love with this girl's smile. Like, she smiles like bing, and I was like, oh my god, like she has an amazing smile, and I'm not like over exaggerating it. Like, if you were to meet her and you saw her, you'd be like,
"So how about it? What is it you want most?"
Well, there's this girl.
And wrong! I can't make anybody fall in love, remember?
Oh, but Jeannie, she's smart and fun and
Pretty?
beautiful. She's got these eyes that just, and this hair, wow, and her smile.
your smile. Like, that's the first thing people compliment her on. Second thing is her ass.
Hell yes!
Well, sometimes first time, but her smile, that's what we're talking about right now. But yeah, like, and like she's absolutely gorgeous. So I call her, let her know I'm there. She comes out, and my nerves shot through the roof. I'm kind of panicking a little bit. I was like, oh my gosh, like oh my gosh, like she's even more stunning than I remember her. And like she gets this huge smile, she comes running to me, she like jumps into my arms, gives me this huge hug, and she's like laughing, she's like kind of twisting and stuff. She's like, "Oh my god, I've missed you so much, buddy. Wow, look at you, you're so handsome, you got huge." Because when she met me, I was like super skinny and stuff. It was like right before I joined the Marine Corps. I think it was like right when I got out of boot camp or something. That's when she joined, when I met her. And she has this like, but yeah, she's like, "You got so huge." And I'm pretty dark, so you can't really tell when I blush, but I'm pretty fucking sure you could tell this time. And I just couldn't stop smiling. And like as I hug her, I compliment her back. I was like, "Wow, I mean, you look amazing." And I'm just ecstatic to see her, and like having butterflies, and I'm feeling like my heart's coming up through my throat, out of my mouth. Like it was just like, oh my god, like just like, and like that feeling like I have a crush is like right there again. And it's like from like the first time I met her, like that instant crush, like I had that feeling again. So she invites me to go inside her house because she still had to do a few things to get ready. And like I meet her dog, start playing with her, and then she wraps up a few things, and she wraps up a few things that she needs to do to get ready. So we go and do karaoke, and like on the drive there, she's like asking me questions, trying to catch up with things, asking me, "Do you still play tennis? Are you and that other girl still together?" So over the 9-year course of that I've known her, first relationship I had ended, and then I was in another relationship which I was with someone for 5 years, but that one had just ended maybe roughly about 7 months prior to that. And then she's like, "Okay, well, you gotta help me pick a song. Like, you have to help me pick a song to sing, and we have to do a song together." I was like, "What? Like, you gonna do karaoke? Like, hold on a second. Like, hold on a second." Because every time I go with someone to do karaoke, like, I suck, by the way. I'm terrible at it. But I love doing it. And it's always like, "Oh, hell no. I'm not gonna sing anything. I have to get so drunk first to even think about it." And blah, blah, blah. And I was like, "So, like, you're really gonna sing?" And she's like, "Heck yeah. Like, what do I look like going to karaoke and not getting up to sing? Like, I mean, like, what's the point of even going?" And I'm in love. Like, I'm in love. I'm Deadpool. like, whoo! Ah!
Our babies will be smart and beautiful.
Not to mention imaginary.
So we get to the bar, we're drinking Jack and Cokes together, we're laughing, we're getting along. She's meeting some of the friends that I have there at the bar. We're having an absolute blast. She went up and sang. I went up and sang. We sang A Whole New World by Aladdin together. We had instant perfect chemistry with each other. We're cracking jokes, and everyone in the bar is telling us that like we're like the perfect fit together. Like, bam, like perfect together. We just have this chemistry and vibe together that just makes people happy around us. And I mean, she's showing all the positive signs that she's into me, according to Dating for Dummies, which I read in high school. Actually, I still think I have that book. I probably need to go over that again. But yeah, she's laughing at all my jokes. She's hitting my arms when she laughs. Her feet are pointing towards me the entire time. She's making eye contact with me the entire time. She's ignoring everyone else in the building. I'm ignoring everyone else in the building. She's rubbing her leg against mine. She's leaning into me and resting her head on my shoulder as she laughs. Like, everything to a T. And I'm like, this night is going great. So the bar's closing and like it's wrapping up. And like as we're leaving, one of my friends comes over to us outside the bar as we're saying our goodbyes to Mama Karaoke and the KJ. And like right in front of her, he goes, "Here." And this jerk hands me handcuffs right in front of her.
Oh, you have got to be kidding me!
Hands me handcuffs. And I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God, this fool. And she stops and she looks at me like with like, what the fuck is he doing? And I'm like, oh my God. He just ruined the entire fucking night. And I'm so embarrassed. And like, I don't get embarrassed. Like, it's very rare that I get embarrassed, if ever. I honestly don't remember the last time I got embarrassed. And then she goes like, "Can I see those?" And I'm like, My friend's like, "Yeah." So he hands them over to her. And then she kind of just looks at him, just looking around. She's like, these are like real. Like, these are the ones cops use. Why do you have these? And my friend replies, she's like, I'm a security company. This smug jerk smile, and I'm just thinking, like, this motherfucker just scared this girl away from me. Like, what the fuck, man? And she ends, and then she goes, oh. She looks at me, and I try to let out a little nervous smile. And I'm like, damn. And my friend's standing there just loving the fact that he basically just got me put in the doghouse for the night. She then turns to him. She starts twirling the handcuffs around her finger. And she says, so did you want to watch us? Does that like get you off or something? And my friend instantly
Fuck no. No.
turns red. He's like, oh, no, she just cuts him off and says, because I mean, it's weird, but I guess you can watch. And I have an absolutely stunned look on my face. I'm just there like, what? And she turns to me and says, because I already have some at home, but these are much better. I can't pass up the chance of using these with you, though. And I'm like, did she really just, oh my God. And like, she gives me like this absolutely sexy look, like she's like with her eyes and everything. I was just, oh my gosh. And I'm thinking,
Challenge accepted.
oh yeah, all right. like, but I had no clue what to say. And she just smiles and leans over and gives me a kiss on the cheek. And she's like, you're so adorable, hun. And I was like, what the fuck just happened? So we get in the car, and I kid you not, 2 minutes into the drive, she knocks out. And I'm like, oh, bruh. And like, I drive a stick shift. I drove a stick shift at the time. But like before she fell asleep, she like leaned over. She like grabbed my arm, like hugs my arm like this. And like the arm, but it's the arm that I use to shift gears. And she has like this huge smile on her face. And she's like, thank you for tonight. Like, you're amazing, Lewis. And she gives me another kiss on the cheek. And then she falls asleep on my arm. And so we get to her house, and she is absolutely knocked out. I wake her up and I say, we're here. And she goes, oh, already? It was about a 35-minute drive. I was keeping my arm up like this the entire time because she fell asleep on my arm. So for the entire drive, I was like shifting like this. And like I was just doing it at the elbow, so that way she could still use my arm as a pillow. And she like goes back to sleep. And like I try to wake her up again, and she goes, no, I'm tired. And she like rolls to the other side like that. Like, we're still in the car. So I get out of the car, open the door, I unbuckle her seatbelt, I pick her up, carry her to the door. And I wake her up again, like, hey, give me your key. She hands me her credit card. And I go, no, your keys. And then she hands me her wallet, and she says, there. And like hugs me tighter and smiles and like starts to fall back to sleep as I'm carrying her. And I go, fuck, man. I was like, no, I need your house keys. And eventually I just go through her purse. And like while I'm carrying her, I'm kind of like trying to dig through her purse to grab the keys. So I get the door open. I go inside, and her dog's jumping up and down and like laughing, and like it's like super happy to see us, and like barking and stuff, like and I'm carrying her through the house, doing everything I can to make sure I don't bump her head on anything. I get her to her room, and I lay her down on the bed, and I kid you not, the second I lay her down on her bed, she sits up like a Undertaker and goes, I need to pee, and gets up and goes to the bathroom. I'm looking at her like, what the fuck? Like, what the hell just happened? And as she's walking to the bathroom, she says, don't leave. And like, I just chuckle. I said, I won't. And I sit down on her bed. She comes out of the bathroom. She sees me sitting on her bed. And she smiles. She's like, you're so handsome. And she like walks over and she like pushes me onto my back. And she like climbs on top of me. And I'm thinking like, like, my God, I can't, like, she's drunk. I can't take advantage of like that. Like, I really want to, but oh my gosh, she's so drunk right now. And like, as she climbs on top of me, she like lays down on me and she hugs me and cuddles up on me, smiles and says, she's like, thank you for tonight, hon. You're the best. And then she kisses me on the cheek, and then she knocks out while laying on top of me. And I say to myself, well, I guess I'm staying the night. So in the morning, her dog wakes me up, and I get up to let her out to go to the bathroom stuff. I come back and lay back down next to her. She smiles and hugs me. She's like, good morning, and gives me a kiss. She looks around and says, how did we get back? I explain to her what happened. She starts busting up laughing. Like, she was in tears, like tears coming down her face, like laughing so hard when I told her about, like, when I got her to the house. I laid her down. She sat up like the Undertaker. She was laughing. She's like, that is amazing. That is so great. And like, as I'm telling her about it, she kind of like looks around, and then she sees the handcuffs, and she like picks them up and says, where did these come from? And I nervously explained to her. I was like, what happened? And she starts laughing, and then she says, did we use them? And I kind of just chuckle, and I was like, no, we didn't. And then she kind of goes like, she has like this disappointed look on her face, and she's like, oh, that's a shame. I mean, I appreciate you not taking advantage of me. I mean, you're such a gentleman, although you totally could have taken advantage of me if you wanted to. And I look at her like, oh. And then she starts twirling around in her hand, like the handcuffs around her finger. And then she's like, I mean, we still have them. Did you want to use them?
I got some booty. I got some booty. I got some booty. You know, it was really good too.
Bruh, best first date ever. Best first date ever. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. Best first date ever. I don't think I've ever had a better first date than that. I don't think I'll ever have a first date that will top that. And like, oh my God, that was amazing. So there you have it. First date that happened back in, what did I say that? It was like March of 2019. Yeah, March of 2019. Yeah. Let me know what you guys think. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. But go ahead and comment down below if you like it, if you like this idea, if you think I should keep doing them. If you think it's stupid, just tell me it's stupid. Probably just stop then. But yeah, nice to put up another video. It's good to be able to interact with people again. So if you'd like to see more, go ahead and let me know. And until next time, guys, laters.